and welcome everyone again to our next show, round 13 of Latrobe GPL 357, where we continue on this strive for the finals. I once again like to welcome our normal co-host up the end from the Wood Ducks, Theo Maralakis. And this week we're blessed with the Wanderers captain, Kev Rowbottom.
Thanks, Tony and Theo, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. As always, we'll run through some reviews. We'll go searching for some lost degrees, do a bit of surgery, and Theo will delve into Kev's head. We've got some 100-game players to highlight, and we'll go through the tips. So we might start straight up into the reviews, and I'll start off. My first one, the Tunners, that have become an unstoppable force on 168. Not a great score, but it was still too good for the Wood Ducks on 165. For really, so much is being left to so few of the Wood Ducks struggling to turn up. Who have you got there, Kev?
I've got the Gummers and the Tridents, which was a really, really good match. Very close, 175 to 178. I think the Gummers have just got back into the top 8, into the top 4. And they're really timing their run perfectly, and I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with for the rest of the rounds and the finals.
Beautiful. How about you, Theo?
I've got the Phoenix versus the Wanderers. 176 to 170 the Wanderers' way. The Wanderers seems to be winning all the close ones, and the Phoenix are still hot favourites for the Wooden Spoon.
The Phoenix, they certainly are
hot
now.
Favourites.
They've gone to the bottom. How's it going, Kev? How's the season going for you?
Well, for me personally, it's not the best. The team are performing fantastically, especially Erin. Erin has been probably one of the most consistent ones in our side for the whole year, and you know, it's a credit to her and her golf and to you with her training and everything. A few of the other boys are performing fairly consistently. Me personally, I hope I've turned the corner and I'm going to help out in the last couple of rounds and then get into the finals and be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, form leading in the finals is what I've got with me here, yet to win any silverware. The Wanderers in their 8th year. This is the closest you came. I won't put it close enough that you can touch it. The 2012 lost the Team Survivor Grand Final to the Gummers. It does show that you've got the ability if you can turn it on when it counts.
Well, I think we've recruited well over the past couple of years. We're starting to get a bit more consistency in the side, and let me tell you, it will not be long before it's our turn.
I've no doubt. Well, this could be the year. You're in the 8. Finals are there. Win another one, and you should make the finals. I reckon in 3. You've done the groundwork. Let's hope it continues. Okay, well, this is going beautifully. We'll move on to our next reviews. I've got the Corruptibles versus F-Troop, and the Corruptibles, their mind's down on the street. They know the Gummers won 39 in a row in the Team Survivor. They won it last year. They're still in it with 4 teams to go in the Team Survivor. If they win it this year, they need to get to round 10, and that is where their focus is at this point, I believe. And F-Troop, well, they struggled. They lost 175 to 171 against the Corruptibles, and now F-Troop really, they just need 3 wins, or they're just about toast. Who have you got there, Kev?
I got the Tridents and the Buglers. The Buglers, they've got so many great players in that side, but they're just not performing. I think nerves are coming into it, maybe.
You think last year's memories are?
Yeah, I think you look at the side on paper, and if I was a betting man, which I am, I'd be backing them for anything. But they just don't seem to be able to all put it together on the same day, and therefore it's costing them matches. They're just not consistent enough.
Yeah.
I've got the All Night Chemist and the Sewer Rats. Massive scoring game, 180 to 182 of the Sewer Rats.
Match,
The Sewer Rats way, it must have been the match of the round. The Sewer Rats must be seriously
I think
taking it serious.
They've announced themselves.
Yeah, for the top 4. They're now coming 3rd with a lot of percentage. And the All Night Chemists just slipped out of the top 8 into 11th spot. So
yeah, it was
a
devastating loss. They did everything but win, the Chemists, in that match. Well, as we do all every week, we always go out into the field of play to have a look and see if we can find some lost degrees, and that's exactly what we've done. So here we are here, looking for some lost degrees. We've got Chris Downs from In Time Dynasty. Never has so much been left to so few.
This is like a current affair, mate. You're going to get hands in the thing.
I'm here to tell you.
6 guys today. 6.
I know.
The other 5 of you. Where are you?
Has everything been left for so few? What is going on?
It's just a shambles, mate. Just an absolute shambles.
This is, it's devastating. How are you playing?
Yeah, I'm 1 down.
No, you're holding the team up.
Oh, mate, there's a 37 and a 36 in the oppo, so we've got the odds against us,
It'll
mate.
be one of the great victories. It really will be. I'll let you keep going. Good luck.
I think the odds are a bit like Freo and Gold Coast Suns. I think the old Gummers are about $1.03 at the moment.
Well, miracles do happen, mate.
Well, we'll see what we
Here
can do.
we're in the red shirt group, the Mighty Buglers. You guys got into this say to old Jeff Pratt, who was on last week.
Okay, well, let's edit that out. But
We can edit that out.
I'll tell you, if ever we needed some motivation, it was the mighty Jeff Pratt calling us the Chokelers. So today is going to be Jeff Pratt hunting day.
Show him.
If we win today, it's a miracle, that's for sure.
You'll hear a few beeps on this. Now, come on, boys. You look the
Today,
part.
today, it's digging deep.
You look the part.
It's up and about.
Ooh.
T-Rob's rallying.
Yeah, we're all rallying, mate. We're digging deep today.
Time for the Buglers.
Good to see
Time
you.
for guys to play.
All of us,
Business
guys.
end of the season.
Keep going.
For you, Pratty.
Buddy, for the Vultures in the big grudge match.
The vultures, yeah. Well, the ferrets, they like the winter weather.
The
Captain said if they lose to the Ferrets, they're going to burn their shirts.
I've heard that. They might be burning the shirt
Yeah.
7 in a
Yes.
row in the
Hey,
pink.
Easy for him to say
The
that.
brothers playing volleyball. This is one of the grudge matches. How are we going,
The brothers have
KG?
come out to play. The Brownlow medalist is 4 up.
4 up,
4 up.
magnificent.
He's on fire. I'm 1 up.
I'm 1 down.
And
Square over there. This is a gun group.
yes,
Looks like the brothers have got their noses in front.
absolutely.
Yeah, I know. No, things aren't working now. No, just missing shots.
That's all right.
It's
Yes, well, it's funny. We managed to pick up the showdown out there. Theo, you can review Wally World and the Brother W.
The morning rivalry. They absolutely love it, these morning plays, especially in cold June months. We had Wally World versus Brother W. Brother W getting over the line 186 to Wally World at 179, which are slowly, they lost another showdown, and they're not playing too well, Wally World. I was in the bandwagon for a bit. But they wanted this one, the Brother W, and they got it.
They certainly did. The scores suggest they wanted it badly. 186, the top scoring round. My last review, I've got the Ferrets versus the Vultures, and the Ferrets on 185. Preferred Lies comes in. I'd like to refer to it as the Ferrets rules have come in, and they have responded beautifully, and they absolutely slaughtered the Vultures in this match. We had Pratty in here last week.
Yep.
Went from the Ferrets to the Vultures, and I reckon Pratty will be eating some humble pie this week, as the Vultures are now 6 losses in a row in the pink, and are now starting to struggle. We'll now turn the scalpel over to Theo. We'll do a little bit of surgery on our captain, Kev, and we'll see what they can extract from the brain.
Yes.
Do you have a reason? Do you have a reason for me?
Who is your spiritual leader, and how do they lift the team?
Well, I think the obvious one, especially this year, is Erina. She's pretty pleasant to look at, and she's performing very, very well.
I'll jump a few questions. Speaking of arena lead, does she lift the standards of the dress code within the team?
No, I wouldn't say that, because she's probably one of the only ones that doesn't wear a uniform.
All right, that's fair enough. Getting to the more important stuff, you're on the brink of top 8. You got Wally World, Wood Ducks, and Brother W left. How important are those matches?
With this one coming up, Wally World is obviously very, very important. We're both on the same amount of points. The winner of this will probably cement themselves into the 8.
Yep.
The other will be in trouble.
Who's going to win the Wanderers Best and Fairest?
Well, at this stage, I'd have to say Erina.
Okay.
She's been very consistent all year.
And the morning versus the Arvo team, you've obviously got a bit of 50-50 in your team. Is it going to be important going into July, cold months?
Very important. I noticed on Saturday particularly, I won a comp on Wednesday and performed fairly well, but I couldn't do it again on Saturday because of the cold weather.
Saturday mornings does it again. Thank you, Rick. Kev. Cheers.
Lots of compliments there, Kev, but I've got to tell you, whenever you ask a question about a woman's dress and you don't say it's fantastic, you are going to pay for that, I would say.
I'm a big boy. I can take it.
You're going to need to. We've got some 100-game players. First up, Jeff McCabe. Last week was his 100th and his back gave out. So he's going to have another crack at it this week, and the Dynasty need him up and about. We've got Steve Daly, the captain of F-Troop. He's been there from the start when F-Troop started in 2009. 2014 knockout champion is part of his resume now. And the other one is Jim Meatrice. He's the 8th Wally World player to have played 100 games, which is astounding. And of course is part of the 2015 Premiership winning side. So well done to these guys. Enjoy your games and let's hope your teams lift when they need to. Little update on the keg watch for the Tunners. They're now at 10-2, guaranteed top 4. I don't think there's a way they could lose the last 3 and still make the top 4, which places them in the ideal position to launch at the Premiership, one that they are yet to win. They are certainly getting thirsty, but they need to stay hungry, guys. It's not all about the keg. You need to get all over the line to win this thing. So finally, we might have a crack at the tips for round 13. 3 weeks to go. And we'll start with the Tonners against F-Troop. The Troop, they're right in the gun. They're going to need to win 3. As much as I think they can lift, I think the Tonners are just proving too good this year, and I'd expect the Tonners to end F-Troop season early. Kev?
Yeah, look, the Tonners for me, they've been consistent all year, and I can't see F-Troop getting enough score to beat them.
Yeah, I'm also on the Tonners list. I reckon they'll win.
Wood Ducks versus Brother W's. I'd expect the Brother W's, I'm afraid, Theo to take care of whatever Wood Duck turns up. They are 1 out of the gate coming ninth and are really hitting support.
Well, I had selected the Brothers W, but I'm switching. I'm going to go for the Wood Ducks because I play with Russ Healy every week and he's just coming back into form. And I think that this could be the upset of the round. Bang!
I think the Wood Ducks will get over the line. When there's just we can't make finals, but we've got to show a little bit of respect.
Yeah, a little bit of respect. And then the Corruptibles versus the Vultures. Corruptibles, it's hard to go past them. They're really becoming focused and they're doing everything they need to at the moment. The Corruptibles for me.
Yeah, the Corruptibles also for me. I think they've got a lot to play for, and I think they're just going to be too strong.
Yeah, the Corruptibles for me. Just a quick one. Will the Vultures get rid of the top if they don't win? If they don't win for the rest of the year, haven't won with it yet.
They will need to burn it. I reckon there will be a ceremonial
burn it.
Oh,
bonfire. All right,
just no good. Wanderers versus Wallywell, really the match of the round. Really important match when it comes to the finals. Wallywell and Wanderers, both consistent teams this year. It's a coin toss for me. I might go for a draw. I'm going to be controversial going for a draw. What about you, Kev?
Yeah, no, we've already had 2 draws. I don't like them. I think, obviously, I think the Wanderers will win and win quite comfortably.
Yeah, I'm on the Wanderers list too. I don't want to get hit by Kev sitting next to me, but any team now in the sort of lower part of the 8 can also make top 4 too.
It's very, very close. Next up, Ferrets versus the Surats. As much as I'd hope the preferred line to get the Ferrets over the line, the Surats are a team on the march. Surats for me.
Yeah, look, consistency pays, I think, and the Ferrets just, they're not part of what they used to be. For me, the Surats easy,
Yeah, same one for me, Surats.
Next up, we've got the Phoenix versus the Tridents. I think I'm going to have one last go at the Phoenix. I know the boys are keen for a win. If they can win this, they can get out of that wooden spoon position. If anything can inspire a team, maybe this will. Kev?
Yeah, well, I can't go for the Phoenix, unfortunately. I'd love to, but I think the Tridents have got much more to play for, so the Tridents for me.
Yeah, the Tridents for me too. I can't see them losing to the Phoenix.
No, I must admit, it's an upset of all upsets. All night Kevers versus the Dynasty. This will end the season of one of these teams. I'm going for the Dynasty purely because when they turn up, they score well, and surely they'll be here this week.
How many did they have on Saturday?
They had 6. Not a lot.
Yeah, I'm going for the Dynasty. I think same thing that they've both got heaps to play for, and whoever loses this can kiss their season goodbye, I think.
I want to go the Dynasty, but I don't know how many are going to turn up, so I'm going to go the All Night Chemist. It's a real safe bet.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But in the final, this is an absolute cracker. The Buglers versus the Gummers. The Gummers in red hot form. I think they'll overcome the Buglers, and the Buglers will launch into a bit of a crisis.
Well, I'm going the other way. I'm going for the Buglers. I think there's just too much talent in their side to write them off totally. And I think when it comes to the crunch time of the year, that they could start to perform.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Buglers. They need to start picking up what I'm putting down, and it needs to happen.
They do. They certainly do. So this has been another week. Thanks for coming in, Kev. We appreciate your commentary. Thanks again, Theo, for your insightful surgery and getting a knock. You know, I can smell finals. It's just round the corner.
They're close.
It's time for all teams to lift and go at it. Thanks again, guys, for coming in. Don't forget, if you want to win this thing, guys, you've got to turn up and play well. This has been Latrobe's GPL 357. We'll see you next week. See you then.
Thank you.